Hello! Welcome to my channel. I'm All Things Wrestling, and today I'm going to be reviewing WWE Raw 3rd of December 2018. We kick off the show with a 10-bell salute for George H.W. Bush, the father of George W. Bush. I believe he was a president of the United States and is a native Texan. I've not really got much opinion on that. I'm not American, so I'm just going to leave that fact there. Then we kick off with Ronda Rousey and Natalya versus Tamina and Nia Jax. The Riot Squad come out and allow Tamina and Nia to attack Natalya and Ronda before the bell. The Riot Squad set up a table and put Natalya through it. So yeah, that was okay. The match never officially started. Natalya got taken out. Then we have Alexa Bliss making her way to the ring. She mentions she's got great power. She said the open form didn't work last week, so she brought them back to the ring again, Sasha and Bayley. We got an apology from Alexa towards Bayley and Sasha, who are quite sceptical of this. The first question was, what about the online comments Sasha using Bayley? And Sasha's like, Bayley's not supposed to know that she's going to stab her in the back. Isn't that true, Graves? She took a massive shot at Corey Graves. And they said they're going to be tag team partners for life, kind of hinting it towards tag team titles. Then they were asked what the dream opponent would be. They both said Lita and Trish at WrestleMania. And then they were asked about superpowers, and Bayley said she would like to make things disappear. She would like to start with Alexa Bliss. Alexa said that Bayley always disappoints her. The next question was, what change will you bring to the Raw division in 2019? And they mentioned Women's Tag Team Championships. Then Alicia Fox, Shayna Brooks and Mickie James made their way to the ring. Alexa didn't let it happen. She stopped them, and then she made a tag team match, Sasha and Bayley versus Alicia Fox and Mickie James, leading to Sasha with backstabber and Bayley with a belly-to-belly for the 3 count. It was okay, about a 2 out of 5. Overall, not bad. We then have a backstage segment. Alexa Bliss walking in the back. Ronda Rousey stops her, says, "What are you going to do?" The Riot Squad crossed the line. She said she didn't expect that to happen. She sent them home and she'll be dealing with them next week. Ronda said she'll take care of Nia and Tamina tonight. Alexa said she'll find her a tag team partner, and Ronda's like, "No, I'll find my own partner." Alright, about 4 out of 10 for a segment. We then had a video package for Baron Corbin talking about how great job he's doing, and he will not let negativity get in the way of progress. Okay. I'm just not even going to rate that one. Baron Corbin's in his office, and Chad Gable and Bobby Roode enter. Chad said they want a rematch for the titles. Bobby said he'll do anything to get his hands on Drake Maverick after the way he treated him. Bobby said they can have another title. Baron said they can have another title match if Bobby beats Drake Maverick in a match. Bobby wants another catch. He says that Chad and AOP are banned from ringside. Yeah, that was an okay segment. Again, about 4 out of 10. We then go to the Revival, making their way to the ring. They said they've tried to tell the Lucha House Party, you're already in the ring at this point, about rules of tag team wrestling. He said, in a one-on-one match, I'm going to teach you. It's then announced that they're competing in Lucha House rules. That doesn't make sense for a singles match. I get they're doing this whole screwy thing for the Revival, but you can't turn a one-on-one match into a handicap match with tag team rules called the Lucha House rules. What? I don't like it. They basically beat the shit out of him, and then a Salida Sel Sol, and then a senton for the 3 count. You're getting a big fat 0.5 out of 5 for that. Match was meh. Would have got higher if they didn't do this screwy weird shit. I don't like it. Fucking no. Ugh. It's just pissing me off. It really is. Terrible. Then Baron Corbin's in his office and he's about to fire someone. And then he gets a parcel and said, "This is perfect for Drew McIntyre Appreciation Night." He's also... he then is in the ring. He said in 2 short weeks he'll be the Raw General Manager. He said he's born better than everyone else. You can achieve anything. He's had a few thorns in his side. The Shield, Finn Balor, Kurt Angle, Braun Strowman. Tonight is Drew McIntyre Appreciation Night. He then hands him a gold medal of excellence. Drew says he got here, there was complacency, people just playing games on the phone, here to collect a paycheck. He's made Raw in his image. It's something that has had to happen every day, not just Monday. Drew said that Finn Balor is the voice of the pathetic people. Finn is nothing more than a boy in a man's world. At TLC, he'll hurt Finn and break his spirit. Dolph Ziggler makes his way to the ring and says, "You may be having some memory problems. I brought you to Raw. We were dominating. I was the brain, you were the muscles." His invitation got lost in the mail. Drew's like, "You weren't even invited. You don't quite meet the height requirements. And I'm the reason why you're anywhere you are now." Dolph punches Drew, and then Dolph was a zigzag. It leads to a match. I'm just going to rate the McIntyre Appreciation Night before we do the match. A solid segment. I like Drew McIntyre. I think he's absolutely fantastic. I'd give it what it did and kind of setting up for this match. I'd give it a 6 out of 10. The match was a lot of just Drew dominating really early on. And he's like, I'm taking it a bit easy on you. Maybe I should imagine someone I don't like Finn. Beats him up a bit more on the ringside. Finn Balor makes his way to the ring. During the match, Drew manages to throw Dolph back in the ring, knocking the referee over. Massive drop kick by Finn Balor to Drew. Referee starts counting. Drew beats the count. Ziggler with a super kick for a 3 count. Love the way that Finn cost Drew to build this up. The match was pretty alright. I'd give it a solid 3 out of 5 because it was entertaining enough. The whole screw finish, Drew looking very strong but kind of outsmarted at the end by Finn, which is good. Theme going on in this episode as well. Elias, we had a bit of Drew in the back saying that he was never friends with Dolph. He is the mountain going to come crashing down on Dolph, and Finn is a marked man. Solid thing, just give it a nice 5 out of 10 there. Elias in the ring. He said he's been looking for Bobby, can't find him. He's hiding because he's afraid of the living truth. Elias has a song for everyone. Leo Rush interrupts, doing the whole showing off the abs and then showed his ass. Leading to Elias coming up the ring ramp, getting beaten down a bit by Lashley, manages to send him into the LED board. Turns around, gets his guitar. Bobby Lashley rushes backstage. Leo Rush runs off the stage, but then he gets tossed back onto the stage by Finn Balor, but we don't see that right away. Massive guitar shot to the back of Leo Rush, and then you just see the Finn Balor right there, and just gives the too sweet symbol to Elias. I like it. There's a second Finn Balor thing that happened tonight. Overall segment was pretty decent. I like Bobby. I don't mind Leo Rush. Elias is fantastic. I love the Finn interruption. About a 7 out of 10 that was. We then go to Baron Corbin is in the office with Jinder Mahal and the things, and he tells him he's doing a good job, and that will put an end to Braun Strowman. Jinder asks Baron to take care of Finn for him. Then he's talking to I don't really care about that segment, narrating. He's then talking to Rhino and Heath Slater. He said he'd been conscious numbers and only enough room for one of them on Raw, so one can quit and take the other's job. Slater's like, I can't quit, I've got kids. And Ryan like, he's worked hard for everything. He said they can have a match tonight. The winner keeps his job, the loser's fired. Dick Baron Corbin move, like it. Solid 6 out of 10 for that. We then go to Drake Maverick versus Bobby Roode. Drake throws his vest and throws a punch. Roode kicks Drake into the corner. We see the Authors of Pain attacking Gable in the backstage. Baron Corbin comes in and says it's a 2-on-3 handicap match. The Authors of Pain make their way to the ringside. Gable does manage to make his way there, but Super Collider power bombs. Drake tags in and then covers Roode for a 3 count to just embarrass him. Not bad. 2 out of 5. It did what it did. I found it quite entertaining. We then have siren sounds and a number of black men in uniform. A number of men in black uniforms, should I have said, and gas masks make their way to the ramp. Dean Ambrose then makes his way in a gas mask himself. He said sorry for the dramatic measures. He cannot be safe in the slump like Houston. He goes on to say about Seth Rollins is a weak character. He's got no guts. He's a scumbag. Dean is a man with integrity. He said at TLC, you'll slip up, drop the ball, lose control of yourselves, and you'll lose the Intercontinental Championship. Seth Rollins' music plays. He then makes his way behind Dean from the crowd, takes out a load of security, but Dean managed to get the upper hand. A couple of dirty deeds. And yeah, Dean stands tall. Pretty decent. Good promo from Dean. Nice attack. Got the promo on Seth, which I do like. Solid 8 out of 10. That was. It was pretty decent. We then go to Rhino versus Heath Slater. Slater wins with a net breaker. We then see Slater being applauded for his win, but then passed his new uniform because he's now a referee. It was funny. It was weird. It was, I don't know what's going on. I'm just going to give no match rating because it wasn't really a match. But the backstage segment overall with the match, I'd say about a 6 out of 10. We then have Jinder Mahal versus Finn Balor. The Singh brothers try to interfere, but Apollo Crews makes his way down and stops them. Coup de grace for a 3 count. It was an alright match. 2 out of 5. And then Finn Balor was asked about what he's done tonight in the backstage. He screwed Drew McIntyre. He helped Elias. We then get Drew McIntyre come in and destroy him with officials trying to stop him, but not doing a very good job. And then a video package of a good backstage segment between them two. I like the little brawl. 6.5 out of 10. Then Lars Sullivan, he says it doesn't matter which brand he goes to, the Mountain of Destruction will have never been seen before. Apparently, that's, I think. Yeah, can't wait to see him. It'll be decent. We then go to the main event. Tamina and Nia attack Ember while the music is playing. Managed to get the match started. Ronda with a judo throw and Ember with an eclipse. Ronda with an armbar to Tamina and she taps out. The match was 1.5 out of 5. Too much Ronda Rousey, Nia and Tamina in this segment tonight, to be honest, for my liking. But there you go. It was better than last week, I've got to say. I think this Raw was about a 4 out of 10, whereas last week was a 1 or 2. It was better. Still not that great. Still a slog for half of it, to be honest. It was just kind of... where SmackDown was, woo, so much better. I'm hoping this reigns true again. But yeah, here you go. You've got a Raw review. I actually stayed awake for this week's. I actually fell asleep following last week's, which is why I didn't review it, because I ended up falling asleep at like 3:30 because I was just so damn bored. But yeah, there's your Raw review. It was alright. As always, if you have enjoyed this video, please give this video a like. Please support my Patreon. Link in the description below. Subscribe to see more content, and I'll catch you later. Bye.